In today's Pick Your Brain podcast, we talk about the major merger that's going to be happening very soon with Paramount and Warner Bros, what that means for the horror franchises. And we also have Halloween Horror Nights 2026 to talk about. We have a little bit of an update that just was posted by the creative director of Halloween Horror Nights. So, welcome to the Pick Your Brain podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pick Your Brain podcast from the demented minds of TLEV Media. My name is Mr. E.
I'm Nico.
And today we have a lot to talk about for the genre of horror in general, what it's going to look like in the future. We've got theme park news. We've got actor awards. We've got Warner Brothers doing some insane stuff, complicated stuff. We have also to talk about Villains Land, the most random update, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's crazy.
I'm excited to talk about that one.
And then Scooby-Doo. We got more information about the FanFest Nights 2026 event.
Scoobs, man.
We actually got like information because of IGN. They did another thing like they did for last year for Fallout.
Those little punks. Good for them.
Yeah, dude. Again,
good for them.
No, not good for them. Why don't we not get the exclusive, man? I want the exclusive. Shit.
I'm emailing them right now.
Yeah, we need to become more of a stapled name to be like IGN.
I'll be like, if you look over the stairwell, you could see some Jurassic Park stuff. There's your exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. No, but they've got a lot of information. But before all that happening, we need to first talk about a big night for actors in general and for Hollywood. The Actors Award just happened. It used to be called the SAG Awards, but they were hosted, as of this recording, the night before. And horror won big time, Nico. I don't know if you saw some of the winnings, but Sinners took some W's.
Yeah. Some well-deserved W's.
Yeah, man. So truly, I mean, we've got Best Cast Ensemble for Sinners, which is pretty cool because I honestly, I agree with that one 100%. I think I don't know exactly who the person is that puts the cast all together. I don't know if it's Ryan Coogler himself or if he has an idea who he wants and if it comes down to the director. But either way, he won it for a second time, or one of his movies that he worked on has won it for a second time. So I think Ryan Coogler has a bit of a say in what goes down. Anyways, Sinners cast and crew, like, go for it, Nico.
I was just going to say Francine Meisler is the casting director. I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, but
Big
she is the casting director of Sinners. So
Was she the casting director for Black Panther? Because that was the last time a Ryan Coogler film won it, so I'm wondering if they use the same casting.
I don't know. No.
Okay.
This is for Wakanda Forever.
It was just Black Panther. Yeah.
Sarah Finn.
Okay. Well, anyways, I got to give big shout outs to them too, because they're like the ones who put the groups together. And then of course the actors, and they're all the ones that really make the magic happen on the screen. I mean, I don't know about you, Nico, but like Sinners is still my number one of 2025.
It was a fantastic movie, and it will be a strong contender for Best Picture.
Yeah.
But you know me and my Hamnet. Like,
Hamnet was
I'm not a crier. I'm not a crier. So if a movie makes me cry, you got my vote right then and there.
Hamnet was really good. It honestly was. Sinners, dude, it's just, Sinners is one of those like horror movies that I just can always rewatch. It's I don't know, like
Absolutely.
Sometimes there's a horror movie that I'm just like, all right, one and done, we're good. Like, it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but like I'm one and done. Like, for example, like Send Help, right? That just came out. I saw it. And I'm like, that was a good movie. I really enjoyed Send Help.
Yeah.
But I don't think I want to watch it again. It's not something where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a must watch again. You get what I'm saying?
No, 100%. Like, Send Help was definitely a fun movie. I probably would never go out of my way to watch it again.
Right. Exactly.
But Sinners is something like, man, I'm in the mood for a good, like, just the cinematography, the music, the casting. As you can see from the actor awards, it is just a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's honestly like if they're gonna bring it back to IMAX again. I mean, I've seen it twice in theaters now because I'm like it's too good. Once in IMAX, and IMAX that movie and IMAX experience is chef's kiss. Oh
yeah,
and then soon to be Horror Nights experience, right?
100%. They'll be messing up if they don't.
Exactly. We also got Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor with Sinners, and that is well deserved. I know Chalamet has been kind of taking that award, and I think this one, I'm happy that Michael B. Jordan gets something out of these 2025 award season. I was worried that like Chalamet was going to take all of them, unfortunately, but that was not the case.
Yep. Chalamet did a great job, and I'm not taking anything away.
Chalamet.
I'm not taking anything away from him, but Michael B. Jordan and having to do 2 roles,
dude, and it like honestly, like you could easily be tricked into thinking like he actually has a sibling or a twin. It's crazy.
I was honestly so confused when that movie first came on. I was like,
right.
Wait a minute. What is it?
Crazy.
Like, it took me a good 20 minutes and I had to IMDb it and be like, oh, I'm an idiot. And it's they're both him.
Yeah. So we also had I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but supporting actress went to Amy. Is it McGigan, or how do you say her last name? I can't remember how to say it. But it's she plays Gladys.
Amy Madigan? But that's
I
right,
must have.
right?
I think no. I think I misspelled it. I put McGigan on my paper.
Whoa.
Amy. I think you're right. I think you're right. It's Amy Madigan. I'm terrible with names, man. But she played Gladys from Weapons, and she's
Amy
one
Madigan.
supporting. Yeah, she won supporting actress. I hope she takes the Oscar for supporting actress also. But dude, Gladys is getting some love, dude.
Yeah,
Gladys is getting some love, and I love. Dude, did you see the clip of her running on the stage?
Oh yeah, with her arms back. Yeah, hilarious.
One of the kids. Oh, dude, that is so awesome. That's another one of those movies, dude. That I'm like, I could rewatch that. Like Weapons, I'm like, that's a solid horror movie too.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've had time to rewatch movies because I'm so busy trying to catch up on shows, catch up on movies. Man. It's award season, so I'm trying to stay informed and cast my own ballots. So,
you a voting man?
Oh yeah, you'll find me in Vegas, Oscar Sunday.
You a SAG? You got the SAG card? You got the SAG?
I do.
No, I got the SAD card. Oh, mine says sad. Yours says saggy.
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
Oh, that's funny.
But last but not least, for the awards, I also want to mention Best Actress in a Comedy Series went to Catherine O'Hara, and I think that was great that they were able to give almost like, it was a very much. I think it was out of memory and out of celebration of Catherine also, that this award. I haven't seen The Studio yet. I've heard that's a great show though.
I haven't either.
But what it's on Apple TV.
Okay.
And it's Seth Rogen behind all of that, dude.
Donkey Kong, is that you?
No. That's Seth's laugh, bro. No. I can't do his laugh anymore. I can't do it anymore. The next time you will hear from us, actually, no, 2 weeks from now, you'll hear from us. We'll be talking a little bit about the Oscars, and hopefully horror wins again in the
That'd be
Oscars
cool.
because Sinners is nominated for 16 awards. So it's the most nominations ever. So they got to be winning one of those, and I hope Amy Madigan also takes supporting actress again, dude. That'd be phenomenal.
That would be. That would be.
But moving on a little bit. Horror. Yeah, good time for horror. Seriously. Well, kinda. Because we got to talk a little bit about the Warner Brothers Paramount situation.
Oh, son of a gun!
Oh, the merger, ladies and gentlemen. We all kind of, I mean, I know those who are listening have probably, you guys are the type of audience to be around of what is currently happening with Warner Brothers. We kind of understand what's going on. We're also still confused a little bit, as we all thought Warner Brothers and Netflix were going to become one and kumbaya all together. But now that is not the case. Somehow Paramount has jumped in with a bigger bid and have completely wrapped hands and everything and threw Netflix away and is now with Warner Brothers. And it looks like the acquiring is going to be happening. Paramount will be acquiring Warner Brothers. And we got a little bit more information that came out literally the day of this recording. Okay. And this is from Discussing Films. And this is what they have to say that's going to be going on with the merger. Okay. Now, do I believe everything that I read on here? No, I don't.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about it a little bit. Okay. So the first thing is HBO Max and Paramount Plus will be combined into one service. All right. So those who have their little...
I'm telling you right now, I get my HBO Max free through AT&T. So if I lose that,
oh no,
I'll be a mad boy. I will not be
happy. I wouldn't be. Well, now that's another little situation right there. A little bit of a networking and business is gonna have to happen.
I know. Buddy.
Damn. The next thing is 15 films per studio with 45-day theatrical windows for each film. Okay. So in a grand total I think that's for each year, there's going to be 15 films. So that means that can be from 30 from Paramount. Oh, no. 15 from Paramount, 15 from Warner Brothers that could be released in the same year. Okay. With essentially 45-day theatrical releases. So that means we should still be getting theaters, are going to be active with these movies, as that was a big question, right? When with the Netflix merger was Netflix going to essentially be like, nah, no movies in theaters, right? Or very minimal releases.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So something 45 days, about a month and 5 days, pretty good, right? For movies
not too bad.
Be... I mean, of course, there's going to be some films, right? There's going to be the Oppenheimers. There's going to be the Barbies. There's going to be the Odysseys, right? That are going to be in for longer than that month and 5 days, you would think. So that's good to see, right? If they stick to that.
It is. Just what makes me worried, though, is Paramount, to me, is not one of the best. I'm bringing this back to horror.
Right.
I don't think they're one of the best studios for horror movies. I think Warner Brothers is doing a phenomenal job in making horror movies. They still have a few duds here and there, but for the most part, Warner Brothers is the king of horror right now.
Right, they are. They honestly, for sure.
So I just hope Paramount doesn't cock a poo poo all over Warner Brothers and their horror movies.
With the little changes, yeah. No, I agree. I agree on that too. We also have this that's going on. No plans to sell off / spin off any of their cable assets. Flexibility to put some sports like UFC, blah, 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 in other cable networks. So spin-off shows, not looking to be happening. Again, like what you said, dude, I couldn't name a Paramount show right now. Honestly, they're known. I mean, look, they have CBS already, so they're known for their reality TVs and stuff like that. However, with Warner Brothers, right, that's the HBO Max shows end up on, or Warner Brothers stuff ends up there, right? Welcome to Derry. So I hope The Last of Us, right? So
one more thing.
Go for it.
the Actors Awards, The Last of Us won Best TV or
Did it?
uh
It must have won one of the.
stunt ensemble for
Oh,
television. So
cool. See, and that's one of those
congratulations
they
to The
didn't
Last of
show
Us.
on. Yeah, they didn't show that one on TV.
Yeah, you know what, movie studios and all you pieces of show everyone. Everyone
Well,
deserves the love.
exactly, and the Actors Awards is put on by the Actors Guild, so I would assume that was
Yes.
something they would show. But so it's looking like Paramount won't be touching the HBO shows, right? As
Yeah.
of now, it seems like Welcome to Dairy is chilling. It still should be happening, right?
Yeah.
That next season of Last of Us should be happening still.
It
I don't even know
better.
where they're at with that right now, honestly. Like it's
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know how well the last season did for them, but it's an interesting situation.
It really is. Like, I
Yeah.
thought it was a great show.
Yeah.
But the studio Naughty Dog makes the games,
Right.
and they make phenomenal games. Uncharted, The Last of Us, so on.
Yeah.
Their video games are just like movies. Like if you play them, it's just like being in the movie.
Hmm.
So I don't really think they needed the show or the Uncharted movie to
Fair.
begin with.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't play video games, so this was a good way to get them into
I mean, look, I haven't
these
played the
stories.
games, and I felt like
Yeah.
the shows did pretty well.
What are you waiting for?
I know, yeah, especially right now, right? Waiting for
Yeah,
that
man.
whole other. I don't want to spoil. Well, I mean, the Abby side of everything,
Oh,
right? Wait, yeah. If I really want to
son
wait
of a
for that, or
Murphy.
um, now there's this one that this seems common sense. We'll continue to license movies and TV shows to other studios and platforms. That seems about normal. That's
Yeah.
the collaborations like that have been going on for generations, right?
Hmm.
Now this is the one I'm a little bit iffy about, right? AI will be a quote unquote tool for artists, but never a replacement for storytellers. Now, will they stick to that? What kind of AI work will be happening?
Let artists be artists. They're
Yeah,
artists for a reason.
tools for
Unless
artists.
unless it's like, oh, I need a little bit of help, like in this
Yeah,
section, I guess. But
I
even
guess.
then,
Yeah,
you're an artist hired by a multi-billion-dollar movie studio. I
one
think
hundred
you're
percent,
very much capable of doing it yourself.
100%. Yeah.
AI is poo poo caca. Boo.
It's getting scary good, dude. I'm seeing some interesting videos like on
It
X
is.
and IG Reels and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, this is interesting. But I feel so weird with that, right? Like the tools for
Yeah.
artists, like how far of a tool for artists, right? Like, there's that rumor going around right now. And I haven't seen the Scream movie yet, but there's that
Hmm.
rumor, right, with Scream 7 being almost like the script, some of the script being a little bit
Oh,
AI influenced a little bit.
gross.
Now that's rumors, right? That's not any confirmation. However,
Well, to be
does that
fair,
count as being a tool for the artists? Like, is that
Scream. Sorry, Scream has always kind of been poorly written or very campy.
okay? All right.
So,
Damn. Whoa, careful, Nico.
no,
That's some
no,
fighting words.
no.
People
That's
love that.
that's the way it is. The movies
Okay.
are like, oh, the
Okay. All
final
right.
girl running up the stairs of her house when the front door is right there. That's just how the movies are written and
Right.
scripted, like so on and so forth. It's not a bash against Scream. It's just
Mm-hmm.
the way the movie has always presented itself
Okay. Okay.
with
I,
silly writing,
I've
silly
only seen the
acting.
first one, and I was like, honest. I mean, the
No,
first one is
yeah.
pretty solid the way they did it. Um.
Watch the other ones and then you'll see.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
on
All
Paramount
right.
Plus. Not sponsored.
Oh no, 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 never, never in a million years. But yeah, so like that, back to that is like, is that considered being a tool for artists, right? Like how far is it a tool rather than, Like, how much can you consider it being a tool than it being more than a tool? Than it being like that becomes the pen and pencil and the paper and the actor and the freaking, that's where I get worried, right? Like the tool for artists, dude, instead of, never a replacement. That's good to hear. But then that artist is essentially using it to replace, people who looked over scripts, any other things, right? So, yeah, I'm a little worried about that.
I'm worried too. Like, AI has nowhere, doesn't deserve to belong anywhere near like the arts.
Dude, a little robot is listening to this right now. Like a little artist robot who wants to life. Nico, why would you say this to me?
Because beep bop boop, screw you.
Nico.
When AI takes over and the robots take over the world, I'll probably be one of the first ones to
Yeah, because the one who has this hard drive with the Pick Your Brain podcast in its heads is going to just keep hearing you say that they couldn't be an artist, okay?
But to be fair, I do say please and thank you to Siri and Alexa. So
yeah, we accepted them pretty quickly, we haven't accepted the Paramount Warner Brothers robot just yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Never will.
WBAI. That's what it's going to be called. But that's what we got right now. We've talked about it, dude. Like you said, Warner Brothers has a wide variety of horror films. I thought with this kind of collaboration, if this would mean, it's good to read that spin-off situation where they're not going to be essentially taking some of say they took Beetlejuice or took The Shining or whatever and try to grab it and make a Paramount show, right? They still are leaving Warner Brothers to make that decision of what shows to be created. And so that's good to hear if that stays true. But yeah, the merger's happening, ladies and gentlemen. It is way farther than how Netflix and Warner Brothers had it. So seems like this is happening for, dude, how much was it again? It is like a billions of dollars, right?
Billions,
This merge, this acquirement or whatever, this acquisition. But any last things you want to add on to this, Nico?
Not really. I'm just glad that Warner Brothers still gets to be its own studio for the most part, kind of like as of now, but it's kind of like when Disney bought 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
And now it's not Searchlight. It's something.
Yes, it is, right?
I thought it was Searchlight Pictures.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds right.
Something. You know what something I'm talking about.
I know what you're
talking
about.
You movie buffs know what I'm talking about. But I hope it's like that, where that studio gets to make their own movies still.
Yeah.
While Disney does its own thing.
Yep.
So Warner Brothers gets to still make great films while Paramount poops everywhere. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
You and poop, man.
Poop, pee.
All right, we'll leave it there. Let's move on a little bit to more horror stuff. We've got Halloween Horror Nights 2026 update. It's okay. Look, it's not a major update, right? But we know that House 8, John Murdy has mentioned that they are working on the treatment for House number 8. It has came out to 161 pages, which is pretty freaking big. That's a lot of pages. That's a lot of research stuff right there. And hopefully majority of that will come to life. But it looks like that treatment is almost completed. He said, been in the writing/design stage of development since September 2025 and still not done. So this one has been in the works since September of 2025. Interesting.
Yes, definitely.
We also know, so somebody asked, what is something interesting to get to research for this treatment? And he mentioned that he had to research countertop materials.
Yeah.
So We know that this house is going to have a countertop.
And what movie has a countertop?
Yeah,
Sinners.
exactly. Sinners got a countertop, right?
Yeah, a
It
bar
does by the
counter. Hello.
bar counter. Poltergeist has a countertop.
You better shut the hell up right now.
But yeah, like Sinners for sure has a
Yeah.
countertop. I'm trying to think of like the other little rumors that
There's
people have
Evil
been
Dead
talking about.
Burns,
Yeah,
but we don't know
you know,
anything
what
about
can he
that.
research for that? Like you really think he might have got the script in his hands, honestly. I mean, he has in the past, right? Like
Yeah,
with
he did.
Crimson Peak, I remember
Yep.
he did get like the script. Evil
Yeah,
Dead
yeah, yeah.
Rise he did also before those came out. So that's kind of cool to have that little bit of an advantage
Yeah.
to do that. I'm trying to think the freaking rumors. What other ones?
Yeah.
Oh my
There
god.
was Jack in Hollywood Harry. There's Stranger Things 5.
But
Maybe Stranger Things
oh,
5
Stranger
with.
Things, the houses, yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. The
Um.
buyer's house. No, not the buyer's house. The
Uh.
Mike's family. What frick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where the
So you
parents
had
get
to,
attacked.
yeah. Honestly, but look, here's my thing, right? Countertop materials. I feel like you don't got to research that much stuff for a more like Stranger Things takes place what in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like Murdy's someone who grew up in the 80s and he would kind of know what materials whatever were countertops like were used back then.
True.
But like Sinners, like it was wood, certain types of
Yeah. What kind of
wood.
wood?
I don't know.
Is it
But I did,
lacquered to not have stains from the alcohol?
yeah. Is it
Come
red
on.
oak?
Oh, mahogany.
everybody everybody listening to this are like, why do they care? Why do they care? Because we love to speculate. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, 161 pages, like that is a lot. That is a lot of research going on for there.
Yeah.
Like
Sinners
last
is a long
year,
movie,
it is a longer movie, that's for
so
sure.
a longer script. Or
And I would assume this one coming together, right? This development of this one, probably if it's been together since September, I would assume this is an IP, right? Like I would assume this is based off of a film. So,
I would think so.
yeah. So that's all we really have for right now. But hey, countertop materials, ladies and gentlemen. If you can think of any countertop materials, any countertop mazes, any countertop houses, let us know in the comment section down below.
Does Lady Gaga have any countertops?
Oh, I mean, she lives in a house, right? She must have a countertop, right?
Yeah. Does Hellraiser have any countertops?
Ooh, and the first one, let me think. Do we ever see
I
a
don't think
countertop
so.
in the first one?
There's a lot of stairwells.
There is a lot. They do.
And
Oh my God, you're right. And then it's
a lot
the
of
freaking
attics.
the attic space. There's no countertop there. To think about it, because I just recently saw that film. We never go in the kitchen in that film.
No.
No.
Oh,
No,
wasn't there a
because
dinner scene? Or am I making that up?
oh, there is with there's family that like visits. There's like relatives or friends that visit, and then they
Something
have
like
like a
that,
little
yeah.
dinner. And then the freaking stepmom starts acting so weird. Dude, oh my God. So I watched it, right? I watched Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying not to spoil it. I mean, it's an old enough movie, right? Like it's not
It's okay. It's
the whole
50 years old
storyline of her cheating on the guy with the dude's
yeah.
brother, essentially. Like that.
With
Come
Gooey
on
Boy.
now. And she could feel his energy in the house at first, and he gets all yucky, bro. She acts so sus. Like there's no way. Oh my God.
Oh, 100%.
That guy is gullible. My God. Anyways, like when I watched that movie, I was like, I don't know if I want Hellraiser coming to the event. It'd be cool to see. It would be cool to see Pinhead and all the other Cinnabons, like you guys call them. But like the other part of the movie, I really could care less about the whole family storyline about having to kill off the people from the bars and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't think it would be based off the movie. I think it would kind of be like a Texas Chainsaw
Like a
Massacre
Texas Chainsaw?
Legacy,
Yeah.
or like Freddy versus Jason, where it's an original story, but it's still
Okay.
Hellraiser. Chucky.
Okay. Yeah. I yeah, I would hope it's that, right? I haven't seen the
Yeah.
second one yet. I heard I should watch the second one too because that one's pretty solid. I mean, but also I heard this first one was solid and I'm like, I don't know, man. This is just an acid trip, an 80s acid trip, dude. Like that's what the movie is.
Come
Like
on. Gotta root on Gooey Boy Frank.
Gooey Boy for the win. Oh my god. Not
Then,
Gooey Boy. Oh,
I don't know if I'll say it, but putting on his skin.
Oh, that was
in the
disgusting.
End.
Yeah, that was pretty gross. That was pretty nasty.
Who knows?
Pretty nasty. But yeah, so that's all we got for Horror Nights right now. We will always keep you guys updated with Halloween Horror Nights anytime we hear a little, like even a little speck of something, right? Like we will always talk about it. Moving on to an event that's actually coming a lot closer now. Like it's like a month away. Like FanFest Nights 2026, guys, is about a month and a few days away. And we finally know a little bit more of the story behind the Scooby-Doo experience. The Scooby-Doo meets the monsters on the Universal Monsters on the backlot. Now, IGN did a recent interview with Steven Sirks. He, I believe, is like the executive or senior director, one of the two, of like entertainment, right? So he's huge behind the FanFest Nights this year. It's him and a lot of other people from Halloween Horror Nights that work on it. So Steven Sirks did a recent interview with IGN, kind of like what happened with Fallout last year, where IGN got that little exclusive interview, and that's how we had to learn everything for the freaking house was through IGN. Lucky IGN. So here is what we know a little bit going on with the Scooby-Doo experience. All right. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. These are some little quotes that came from it. All right.
Also,
this is coming from Steven Sirks.
This is my first time hearing this too. So
all right.
We're all
so here we go.
Treat.
Let me clear my voice so you guys can hear this perfectly. Okay. Ooh. This is from Steven Sirks. Someone has cursed the backlot and brought the Universal monsters to life. And they are out and about throughout Little Europe. Again, throughout Little Europe. Okay, so I think we're going to be using majority of it. All right. Okay. Our job is to support the Mystery Inc. gang and solve this thing. We've got different clues that we have to solve for and interactions that we have to have with the characters, both Scooby-Doo and friends and the Universal monsters. So you have to interact with all of them. So with the monsters too.
Oh no.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, all right. So he said to ultimately at the end of the experience go into a small moment where we get a chance, just like in the end of every Scooby-Doo episode, to see if we got it right. And there's the iconic moment of the mask coming off the villain and revealing who the suspect was all along. So, from the start to finish, it is truly a really remarkable, unique aspect of the event. All right. Okay. Then we have this too going on. You really get to choose your own adventure, Sirks says. Each time you're down there, you'll get a different chance to follow a different character or have a different interaction. And we've got some surprises up our sleeves that'll make actual experience different from night to night. So you'll want to come back and solve the mystery multiple times.
Of course.
Of course.
Buy your frequent fear pass or your frequent fan pass.
So that's what he had to say about the Scooby-Doo experience. So kind of what we talked about, right? Like the idea of them, the mask off situation. Is that going to be a Universal Monster mask off situation? I don't know about that.
Well, I think it's going to be who put the curse on to bring them back.
Exactly. So I'm thinking like an amulet of some sort's going to be used, right, to bring them to the world of Little Europe.
It's going to be John Murdy.
Oh, no. It's Mr. Murdy. John Murdy. That's right.
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Exactly.
But my problem is the same thing with Back to the Future. It was cool. It was super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets too crowded down there, how
Yeah.
am I going to have my own adventure?
Right.
And yeah, how am I going to be able to choose my own story
Right.
if the
Right.
story's already set?
Right. Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how it plays out, like in
Mm-hmm.
person.
Yeah.
But
I would assume. I mean, yeah. Like, how much of that do we actually have leeway of this where the story's going? Right. Like, there's gonna be. I have a feeling. Like, I was hoping. Right. That would be kind of cool, but also, I guess that would not be fair to those going to the event. But like, what if you don't figure out the curse, or what if you don't
yeah,
figure out who the person is? Because,
yeah,
but the thing, you never see Scooby Doo and the gang failed. I don't think
that's
you ever see them
true.
fail.
That's
They're
true.
they're 100% rate, bro. Of
Shaggy
figuring
going,
out.
"You idiot! This is our
They break
first
up, dude.
wrong mystery in how long? You're
Yeah,
dumb. Get back on the tram. Never come back here."
we're the reason. A bunch of rookies, bro. A bunch
You're
of
right.
rookies. But I like that you can also interact with the Universal monsters. I mean, we
Yes,
get to do
I
that
do
already
too.
in the back. Like, we get to do that at the park already. But I hope that means we get to see Invisible Man. I hope that
Yeah.
means we might see the creature, right? I don't
Mm-hmm.
think we will. I am a
Just
little worried.
chilling
It's
in
going
the
to be
lake.
Bride, Frankenstein's monster, and Dracula.
Mummy,
Oh,
maybe.
pull out the mummy's
Yeah,
costume. We
maybe.
haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd
Oh,
be
oh,
cool.
dude! You remember when the mummy would hang out like at the end of the
Yes.
ride, dude? Like on the freaking.
Terrifying.
Oh
I'm like,
my
which
god,
one's real?
dude, that was good. That was a good
That was
skit.
very good. But I am definitely excited to see how this is going to play out. I'm
Yeah,
open-minded, but seeing how the guests were last year, the guests weren't really a problem at all. It was
right,
just overly crowded, and like
right.
you'd have to be down there for hours just to experience everything, even though there were huge
Hmm.
moments happening.
Right,
So
right.
Little Europe is not as open as the courthouse square. Um,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of like
I mean,
walkways and
it is, yeah,
pathways.
exactly. It's a trail. It's essentially right. Little Europe is a trail. There's no, like you said, the biggest areas, right, is the main courtyard where I would assume they're going to do the big reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have that mini courtyard a bit
Yeah, the
between,
grass.
yeah, that grass area. Other
Mm-hmm.
than that, it's just a trail, right? And
Yeah.
so when we get off the tram, that's gonna feel like almost like the terror tram, like cattle, dude, for sure. At the
Yes.
beginning,
Absolutely.
yeah, that I have a, yeah, unless they let us out. I'm trying to think where they're gonna let us out with the.
I
Maybe they're
think
gonna do it like, because they're not gonna have. I don't think they're gonna have the tram go throughout Little Europe.
no, 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 not at all.
So maybe they're gonna kind of do a turn beforehand where you pull up to the courtyard first and you get out there, so that way you can kind of disperse a little bit better.
There are
The
ways for the trams to go around it. So
right. And
I
that's why I'm thinking maybe like stop by almost like Tortuga, like that part of it where like Pirates of the Caribbean filmed
okay.
right before entering Little Europe, because that way I love how we're focusing on this. Dude. This is so nerdy of us. Like,
Right.
oh, I wonder where the tram's gonna stop so to make it easier. But yeah, but like I would assume that way it can kind of pull around in front of it all, where on the right side of it will be the earthquake experience, and
Uh-huh.
then on the left side that's where you would exit. Oh wait, can the,
No.
yeah, because it opens on the left side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna pull all the way around, and we're gonna be in front of essentially like what, Tortuga, okay? See what
Okay.
I'm saying? And then the plaza where you come out, right? After you do all of Little Europe and you you end with the courtyard and you go out of that one part, that's where they're gonna have us entering. So they're gonna go pull up there, and we all run on.
See, I think they'll drop us off where the tram enters Little Europe, and then the grass will be the curse moment of bringing the Universal monsters back, and then you could do your little things, and then courtyard is the finale, and then you walk around that what is it, Home and Garden Network house.
Yeah.
And then there's a left
that's outside
side.
That's outside of Little Europe.
Yeah, but that's where they'll pick you up.
Oh, that's right. Because then we have to do pickup. Duh.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
We're dropping you off. You have to walk your way back.
I didn't think about the pickup aspect.
Yeah, so I think pickup will be to the left of the earthquake entrance.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Scratch what I had to say.
That's all right.
You might be right
it.
about that situation. But I think we're wrong completely, actually. We're going to pull up, and Scooby and the gang will be standing there with chainsaws, and then they're going to say the curse, and then that's what ends up happening. And then we have to walk.
So stupid.
Then we have to walk through everything. Also, to move on a little bit, Steven Sirks also teased that while the celebration is focused on Yoshi, so this is now Super Nintendo World, we may see special interactions throughout Super Nintendo World that allow us to celebrate some of the other iconic characters as well. So make sure to keep a lookout. So seems like you'll be able to meet and greet Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad.
Do you think we're going to be able to meet Donkey Kong?
I think it's too soon with Epic, dude. I think they're gonna keep him as a Epic and Japan exclusive for right now. Wait, shoot! But it's in Japan already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I would love to see Donkey Kong. I would. That would be great.
Sick.
Because my one thing with
Kong and Diddy Kong. And the two parks that have the Donkey Kong lands don't get Diddy Kong at all as a meet and greet. That'd be hilarious.
We only do, exactly. That's my one thing with like the Yoshi experience, right? Like I like the little scavenger hunt, right?
Yeah.
But to meet Yoshi took forever. Missy and I went one night, dude, and we waited an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the only thing we haven't done yet. And I was like, we gotta go do this.
If that's not like one of the first things you do, you're screwed.
Yeah, dude. It was like crazy. And I mean, look, Yoshi gotta go to sleep and eat some food too, you know? And so Yoshi got Yoshi has an interesting schedule, dude. Like they're on and off. So you never know. So you might have to wait longer in the line.
Yeah, Yoshi's gotta eat those red apples.
Yeah. So yeah, I like the idea that they'll have the other characters out too. So like if you can't just meet Yoshi or the other Yoshis, you can at least meet some of the other characters, you know, get a little bit of something else.
Giant Bowser.
Is there a Bowser yet?
Yes, coming out.
Why isn't there a Bowser yet?
I don't know.
He's
too busy Mario Karting.
That can't be a hard costume to make, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, they made a hippogriff.
That's true. That is true. If we could get a hippogriff, we could get a Bowser.
We could get Bowser.
Get on it.
Absolutely. Come on. Get to work, Universal. Quit slacking around and let's build our Bowser, our Kirby, our
Samus,
Diddy Kong.
Our Star Fox.
A Samus? Okay, all right, sure. Now we're getting a little far. Star Fox would be cool. Get Zelda out there.
Yes. Bring us every Super Smash
Ganondorf. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every Super Smash Brothers character.
Listen here, FanFest Nights. You want people to come to the event? You have every character from Super Smash Bros. Could be the original one. I'm fine with that. Like have Dr. Mario. That's fine. Like Dr.
That'd
Mario
be
would be
cool.
cool to see. Easy to do also because you already have Mario. But I mean, create the costumes and bring the characters from Super Smash Bros. To the event, and I'm telling you, you're selling tickets.
Oh yeah,
You're selling tickets.
You.
But moving on to another theme park, ladies and gentlemen, this is by far the most interesting turn of events right now going on for a land that is not even close to being created. So of course these turns of events could be happening, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about Villains Land located near the Walt Disney Resort. Do we know exactly if this is going to be connected to any of the theme parks? Which one is this going to be?
It's going to be in Magic Kingdom.
Okay, this is Magic Kingdom. Okay. We got a bit of an update when it comes to Villains Land. We have what seems to be rough ideas of what will be in the theme park, attractions wise, food wise, or restaurants wise, dining wise. And they're interesting. They're not what I thought they would do, but the first thing they talked about was that there's going to be a family friendly coaster based off of Emperor's New Groove.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, there's this scene in the movie that you can kind of see, like, that roller coaster, which is pretty cool.
Pull the lever!
Pull the lever! And I hope they have that in the ride. You have to hear that for sure.
You have to.
But Nico, is it too late to have a Emperor's New Groove coaster?
No, not at all.
No?
We got Little Mermaid, like, that opened up in like 2009, something like that. Okay. So that's 20 years or 30 years. No, 20 years.
But Little Mermaid is a bigger name than Emperor's New Groove.
I think anything is on the table. Like, I don't think it's too late for any movie, any story that Disney puts out to build an attraction. What I do think, though, is that this coaster probably won't be that good. Because I think it's just going to be a fan service for everybody who has ever asked for this coaster. And I'm thinking, like, how would you make this coaster? Would it kind of be like the Mummy?
I'm thinking Toy Story Mania, kind of, honestly.
But if it's a coaster, it can't be like Toy Story Mania.
Outdoor Toy Story Mania? Like,
I don't think so.
Oh no, not Toy Story Mania. Sorry, no. What's Slinky Coaster? Sorry,
Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog. That's what I meant. Sorry. I would think that they're gonna go over a route of Slinky Dog, over there. Kind of like that a little bit.
I think with the colors, if you watch the scene, you go through like these Aztec mouths,
right?
They're like neon lit and everything. I think it should kind of be like the Mummy.
Oh, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. And then
you go up to that stop, and then you could see Yzma and Kronk like making a potion to capture Cusco, and then you finish the ride. So
all right,
I'm gonna get these ducks. We're gonna have some nice meals for the next couple of days. Sorry, but they're quacking.
Nobody can hear the ducks, Nico.
I know. Only I can. My ADHD is stressing me out.
I think what it's gonna be like, guys, it's gonna be like a Kronk ride, essentially, like a Kronk roller coaster, where he creates this roller coaster all themed around him a little bit, and like the coaster itself is going to be shaped like him on the front or whatever, or maybe even like a Cusco like coaster where it's him as. What is he? He's a llama, right? It's a llama. Yeah. And so it's his llama form. But I agree. This one, it should be indoors with the colors and everything. It should most definitely be indoors. I do think it would be mainly Yzma and Kronk. I would think it's going to be mainly them. Would they get David Spade to come back to reprise his role as Cusco?
If the price is right. But again,
Possibly.
it's villains land. So would we be seeing Cusco? Would we be seeing any of these other heroes or
No,
princesses?
right? You're right.
So
Yeah.
it have
If
to
we
be
saw him,
Yzma and
it would be
Kronk.
his llama form for sure. Like that's it. Like we wouldn't see.
Yeah.
It would be a snippet of Cusco.
Yeah, maybe just an ending where we see Cusco take a drink of the potion and then turn into a llama, and then it ends.
Okay. Okay. So
And then
you
there's a big
so
sign
you
that
see the
says,
roller coaster. Go for
"Watch the ending on Disney Plus."
it. um. So you think the coaster will be kind of them creating the potion, like in the
Yeah.
movie? Okay.
Yeah, I think
I
it
like
will
that.
have nothing really to do with the story of
Right.
Emperor's New Groove. It will
Right.
just be, hey, we wanted to ride this Yzma Kronk coaster forever. Here it is.
Right.
But it really
Okay.
won't. Yeah, it won't have, like, I guess a completed story. I think it will, but it will
Hmm.
just be of them creating the potion to give to Cusco. They give it to Cusco. He turns into the llama. The end. You're back in the station.
Okay. I like that story. I like that idea. My concern with these coasters, these rides that they're going to be making for this
Mm-hmm.
villain's land, um, is going to be very much like I'm blanking on the word right now, but it like you said, it has nothing to do with the films. It's really just to put the
Yeah.
characters into something. Um,
Oh, what is that word?
yeah, right. Like it's just you're essentially using the property. You're just using the characters to use the characters. Has nothing to add to the story. Like for example, like
Mm-hmm.
what we see in Disneyland and stuff like that. Rise of the Resistance. There's a beautiful storyline going on with that one. Like that throughout the entire time you're immersed.
Yeah.
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. There's like an actual storyline with that, right?
Yes.
And there's a whole thing. My worry with Villains Land is because of the characters. We know what happens to them already in their films and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That there's not really much you can add on to them, and they're just kind of going to be using the characters as like a selling point and not
Yeah.
like a new story.
Yeah. Like with Kingdom Hearts. Like
Yeah,
it can't even be like Kingdom Hearts really because it's just a telling of the whole
right,
movie for the most
right.
part. So
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting because and also there's villains throughout all of time. So
right,
is it going to be more fantasy based with
right,
Maleficent, Evil
right,
Queen, all of them? Is there going to be a spot for like Gaston and Cruella and
right.
Madame Medusa from The Rescuers? It's going to be very interesting to see how they integrate all of the villains into this one world.
Well, and that's why I found Emperor's New Groove so interesting to be one of like the newest updates because of the other characters that are kind of being announced right now.
Yeah.
We'll touch them. We'll touch on them a little deeper, but like there's a Maleficent ride. There's an Ursula ride.
Yes.
We got
Yes.
Hercules. That's the OG stuff, right? That's the OG bad guys
Yeah, very
in
classic
Disney.
villains.
Very fantasy, right?
Mhm.
Whereas Emperor's New Groove is more gearing towards a Y2K kind of like fandom, I would say.
Yeah, it's hard because um Hades is from the underworld. So
Mhm.
you kind of could get away with that, but you could fit a majority of these villains into like a Renaissance style
Mhm.
land.
Fantasyland,
But
yeah,
yeah,
for
but
sure.
then again, like I said, you have Cruella, you have
Right.
um yeah, you have
Ursula.
yeah, or Yzma. Like they don't
Yeah.
really fit
Right.
with the architectural design
hundred
of
percent.
what we've seen for Villains Land so far through the
Right. Like
concept
the
art.
mock up, yeah, the concept art, which we know, guys, It's just concept art, okay?
Just concept art.
Just be ready to be, because now let's talk about the other ones, right? So Maleficent, the ride for Maleficent is supposed to be a water-based ride indoors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm assuming a bit of a river adventure kind of thing, where we probably would see the dragon version of her. We'll see, of course, her as the queen. Right? She's a queen at some point.
She's a fairy.
Kinda. Oh.
She is a fairy who did not get invited to the birthday of Aurora. So she got very upset and jealous that everybody else got invited. So she wants to kill the baby.
And she can't.
Well, she did, but
I thought she put it, and then they have to put it to sleep.
Yes. No.
No. Fuck.
No.
Shit.
No.
Sleeping Beauty.
Merryweather.
Correct me on the story of Sleeping Beauty, please.
If I remember correctly. Maleficent didn't get invited to the birthday of Aurora.
Yes.
The other fairies did. Maleficent got embarrassed and jealous, so she put a curse on Aurora that on her 16th birthday she will touch a spinning wheel and die.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, Merryweather said, instead of this curse of killing you, you will be put to sleep like a death sleep, basically. Yes. And your one true love will have to kiss you to bring you back to life. So, the king and the queen burn all the spinning wheels, and Maleficent said, gotcha, bitch. Here's a new one that you didn't find that I made.
Boom.
And Aurora touches it. And then
Aurora.
Prince Philip.
And then, of course,
gives her a big ol' smitch.
Of course. And voila. So, is that the storyline we'll be getting for the Maleficent ride? Is the question, right? Like, again, it's like, is it going to be that story, or is it going to be her creating the freaking, so like, that's the thing. It's.
And that's the thing about this land is, are the villains supposed to win? Right. We have Snow White's Scary Adventure where we see the old hag die, or we see Peter Pan where Captain Hook gets eaten by the crocodile.
Right.
This is a villain's land. Like, you can't have them lose in their own land. So what is this going to be? Are you kind of like Yzma and Kronk? Are we going to see her dancing, or see her dancing around with the goblins, or the goblins dancing around the fire? Is it just going to be the scenes of her until the big climactic battle, and then it ends?
Right.
Who knows? It's going to be very weird.
It'll be interesting. And I saw it more as Maleficent, I would assume, is going to be almost like the icon of this land. Like, she's going to be the big willpower of all of this. It's always kind of been like that, right? It's either been her or Chernabog that were the ones who were kind of like the big bads. So yeah, I'm really interested. I mean, again, guys, we don't have. I feel like D23, we're gonna get a lot more, which is exciting. We'll probably hear a lot more about these. We also have the Ursula themed spinner ride, which is, I would assume, it's gonna be Ursula's song "Poor Unfortunate Souls" playing while you're spinning around on her tentacles. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah,
that's what makes sense to me. That's gonna be very old school Disney right there.
That will be like a teacup ride, maybe.
Yeah, it could be like that. I was thinking, her tentacles are going up and down, and you're kind of also spinning on them.
That'd be cool.
Something like that. That's what I was thinking. And this one's interesting: a restaurant/dinner show experience featuring Hades, Pain, and Panic. My first thing was like, man, why do we gotta crush them down to a restaurant show? Why could they not have their own experience, man? I thought that would be, but I guess with like the comedy aspect,
Hades is very much also a showman.
True.
So I would love to see a show. Maybe see the Titans do like a talent show type thing, or gladiators before Hercules fighting the Titans, and they don't win.
Oh,
But that'd be a little dark, a little gruesome.
that's
But
pretty wild.
yeah.
But yet again, that goes back to the theming of the land, right? Like now we're talking about mythology and we're talking about Greek buildings, the big freaking marble towers and stuff like that.
Like
Is that what this dinner and show is it going to look like that? So again, all of this is going to be very interesting. Like I said, we'll probably hear what's going on at D23.
And also, I don't know much about Greek food, but what kind of food would be there? Hummus?
Gyros or or whatever.
Jeez,
you have those for sure.
Idiot.
Which is a little bit like shawarma. There's something there.
Yeah.
But Nico, I want to ask you quickly.
Oh, geez. Okay.
All right. Now, what's something? I mean, look, this seems like a very small villain's land right now, right? Like, there's gonna be more things announced, I would assume. Of course, this will be like phase 1 or version 1 of villain's land, if this is what they stick to, where more will be added on throughout time. But what's something that you would hope that is almost a dream of yours, a blue skies that would be in Nico's villain's land?
All right. I have 2 attractions for you.
All right, let me hear it.
The first one would kind of be like the Avengers Infinity Defense, where you board these vehicles and Maleficent is the big bad, but she's summoning all of the villains to the land.
Nice.
So you go through different portals. You go through the portal to the underworld. You get Hades to join the crew. You go through a portal to get Gaston. And all these different villains. The Horned King from the Black Cauldron. Very not good movie, but super underrated. I kind of love it anyways. But it could even be like a musical attraction. Where all the villains are being summoned. The big finale would be a giant Chernobog.
It has to.
And then, well, that'd be the climax scene. But the finale would be all the villains up close and personal. But in the distance, you see all of the heroes standing there, the silhouettes of all the heroes, as the villains are about to fight the heroes. And then the attraction ends. So that would be my major e-ticket attraction.
Okay.
My second attraction, which is probably an e-ticket as well, would be kind of like Forbidden Journey. But instead, it's Jafar hiring you to go into the Cave of Wonders and steal the magic lamp. You're on this enchanted bench of some sort. I don't know. And you're going through the Cave of Wonders. You see the magic lamp. You grab it. And then the lava scene. And you
that'd be
kind
cool.
of fly all the way out to the Cave of Wonders. And Jafar does get the magic lamp. Because it is a villain's land. The villain has to win.
Do we see Jafar as the genie?
I didn't think about that. But that'd be cool. That'd be a good
idea.
That'd
be really freaking cool. It would be a screen for sure, though.
It would.
Okay.
I do have one food. It's nothing big. It's just a cart. But it's the Evil Queen's apple cart. Where you could get your apple pastries, your caramel apples.
Oh, there we go.
Apple fries. I just
everything
want a good
apples.
Cinnamon apple treat inside the
I like that.
land.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Yeah. I think, come on now. They gotta have poison apples, bro. Come on.
Absolutely.
Especially okay.
How about you?
So one of mine actually, it's not a ride in itself. It's more like a show.
Okay.
And it is Dr. Facilier's magic show. Okay.
That'd be sick.
Where it's a little bit like the Tiki Room, where you have that instead of the birds, you have all the heads, all the voodoo heads and stuff like that. where, you know, so you have Dr. Facilier on the stage doing a whole card trick stuff, reading your cards. Of course, it goes into song and all that kind of stuff, where we see the shadows pop up on the walls and all that kind of stuff, you know. And then, of course, at some point, we all either get turned into frogs of some sort or whatever, where they can maybe make it like seem like we shrunk a little bit and everything got bigger. So maybe have like the main guy, leave off the stage, and it becomes a whole kind of screen situation where everything looks way bigger for us. But I feel like we got a missed opportunity not having Dr. Facilier, like, you know, out here in Disneyland and over Magic Kingdom, with Tiana Bayou's adventure.
Like when they're all banging the drums, if they're the little voodoo dolls. Like,
yes.
And then what if the exit was the giant mouth that swallowed
there you go
in the finale of the movie?
And look, and we're in Villains Land, right? So it's just kind of like, you know, the ending is not like, yeah, you're saved or anything like that. You're actually let out of there. Like you're like a frog. Like that's your thing. And so you come out and it's like, sure, you're coming out to the gift shop, right? But everything's huge in the gift shop. Everything looks really big except for the merchandise. But everything is like ginormous around you. A photo op where you meet with Dr. Facilier, where you're inside and everything is ginormous, right? Like it's like
cool.
Yeah, like I feel like that would be. I don't want them to miss out on using Dr. Facilier. Like I feel like that we can't have a missed opportunity.
They will though, because people have been getting offended by the whole voodoo takeover thing, but I'm down for it. Like whatever. I don't know Magic Kingdom, so with your attraction,
he's unfortunately not in there.
What?
Oh, I thought you meant like, oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
No, like what if the attraction you entered in Frontierland, like across from Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and then exited to Villains Land, to give you that transport, kind of thing.
That could kind of work, yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. And then my last one, we have to have something with Captain Hook. All right, a classic pirate ride. We are becoming part of Captain Hook's crew and everything. It's a little bit like Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Where it's a boat ride and stuff like that. Sure. But I feel like it would be cool. I don't have a full idea yet of what to do with it fully, but I feel like Captain Hook has to be represented. People love pirates. Oh.
What if it, like you said earlier, but you got the names mixed up? What if it was like Toy Story Midway Mania, but a boat style ride, and you have cannons, and you're trying to hit different targets and see who is the top buccaneer on the Jolly Roger?
Oh, there we go. Boom. See, Nico can just create rides. He's the guy. He's the man to do it. That'd be cool. I like that. I'm hoping that, you know, of course we'll learn more about Villains Land, but I'm really hoping that they give a lot of the bad guys moments to shine. Absolutely. I would love for them all to have their own rides. Of course, that's not fully feasible yet. Yeah. But maybe down the line with the different phases of Villains Land, I see that as something that's going to continuously expand, just like how the theme park is in general.
Definitely. I feel kind of bad for Magic Kingdom because they've gotten rid of a lot of their dark rides. They got rid of their Snow White Scary Adventure, which had the Evil Queen in there. They have a Gaston's Tavern, but I don't know. Like the Snow White Scary Adventure is now a meet and greet location, but yeah, I kind of just want a solid land for the villains, like you said. Even if they win, if they lose, whichever. I also just want solid storytelling,
right?
Throughout the land and the attractions and throughout Walt Disney World.
Yeah, you can't have a Villains Land where the villains lose. There's no way. There's no way.
That's what I'm saying. So all these stories have to be original, or they have to like stop at a certain point.
Yeah, man.
So they don't lose.
Right. Yeah. So, but yes, that is all we have right now for Villains Land.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's kind of making me, want in the future to go to. I still have never been to Disneyland in Florida, or Walt Disney World. Sorry, but this edition is gonna be great. Can't wait for D23 to hear more about it. If they don't talk about it at D23, big miss. If they don't talk about it at D23, I think all that we just talked about right now is fake news. All of this is fake.
We're your D23 now. Yeah. It doesn't matter if what we're saying is true or false, because what Disney says at D23 is most of the time true or false. Like their whole Mary Poppins land. That's gone.
Oh, shoot.
So,
yeah. Well, as of now, all the things from last D23 seems to be on track.
Yes, great. We love Disney.
Great.
D23.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. The mouse. We love the mouse.
Villains. Give us more villains. Talk about
yes.
Indiana
Give us more
Jones.
villains. Honestly, give us more villains. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for the Pick Your Brain podcast, episode 29. We wish you all the best out there. Next time you guys see us, we are entering the final parts of the award seasons. Of course, there's going to be a lot more information coming out for Fan Fest nights. We're going to have a lot more horror news. So if that's all things that you enjoy hearing about, theme parks, horror news, life in general, just come and join the Pick Your Brain podcast.
We're here. We got you.
We're here. We're here every Mondays, all right? All righty, ladies and gentlemen, adios.
Yeah.